Welcome to this tutorial. This tutorial looks at making a menu screen and how you can have a menu screen which the user has to come to before he gets into the actually playing the game. So what you need to do, as you can see, I've got this room where this object here moves left to right. It's not really a game, but it's going to do its purpose for what we need to do here. And so you need to set up yourself a new room that's going to be for your menu screen. So you click on the new room. Under your settings you can just write room start. So you start room start and then click OK. As you can see, it's underneath the previous room. Whatever room is on top is going to be in front of the other one. So we need to drag that up to the top like so. And room 0 we should probably just name gaming room so we don't get too confused. So we gaming room, and that will be good. And so we've got our two rooms, our room start and our gaming room. Room start is very blank. So what you need to do in Paint or Fireworks or another program is design up a menu screen. Now I've already done myself one, and you need to make it the same size as your room. So as you can see, my settings are 640 by 480, and you need to make an image that's the background for your menu screen that is that size. You then need to add it as a background. So I'm going to load in a background, one that I've already done off my desktop. Now as you can see, it says Fly High, and that's the game that I'm calling this, and I've made up a little menu screen, very simple. Press F1 for instructions or S to start the game. Now we can just write back_start so we know that's our background to start the game, and click OK. In our room start, we then can go here and click and put our background in. So we can load our background, back start, and as you can see, it fills up our room quite nicely. Now when we click the tick and we play our game, it'll start with the menu screen. So you can see we've got our menu screen. I want you guys to think about how you can make yours a lot more animated and exciting. Have some music playing, maybe have your main character cruise across the screen. But this is the very basis for what we need to do. Now I press F1 and it will come up with instructions, but I haven't put any in at the moment. But here we go. That was some old ones that I've got in there, so that works. But what we need to do is we need to then press S to start the game. I press S on my keyboard and it doesn't do anything because I haven't set it yet. So what I need to do is make myself a new object. So click on the blue ball, create yourself a new object. It's not going to have a sprite, so it's going to be an invisible one, but we can name it object_start. So this is going to be our start. We then go to our keyboard event. Now you can choose any letter you want to start the game, but S just makes sense as it's very simple. And we click on the letter S. So the event is the S key. Now whatever you tell it to do in the actions happens when you press the S key. What you need to do is go to your rooms under main one and go to next room. Now you click and you drag that across, and you can choose an effect if you want some sort of transition, so interlaced from left. And when you press the S key on that menu screen, it's going to go into your gaming room. And so we click OK, and in your room start we need to click our question mark. So you click object start into the room. Now when we press play and we press the S key, it'll move into our gaming room. So as you can see, this is our menu screen. I press S on my keyboard and my game starts. Now I want you to use that process for when you start your menu screen into your normal game, but you can also use that process when you have multiple rooms. So you could have it set up so rather than when the S key is pressed, but you have a collision with a certain object. So if your main character is this guy and he collides with your trophy, which is your goal, it then goes to the next room. As well as that, you can choose set rooms. So rather than just the next room, you can have him moving off to a different room, and you click and drag that in, and you can choose from your list of rooms which room you'd like him to go to. So just think about that as you move through your games, and keep on going.